Hi, this is Liz Knesevich. I'm the mom who meditates, and I decided to come out here today because it's snowing so beautifully in calm in the time of Corona. This is the fourth video in the mini series. Today, I really wanted to talk about one thing that I think is so incredible when it comes to mindfulness, and that is this ability to have introspection, to always look at yourself in a non-judgmental, calm way, to be able to tell what are your triggers and how do you show up in certain situations. So maybe if you're having a conversation with a loved one or you're seeing a piece of news come up and it's becoming emotional for you, it's really good to know, okay, in this instance, this is the hot button. This is what's making me panic. This is what's making me unhappy. And when you know that and to have that awareness, then you're able to say, okay, I'm going to take a couple minutes and I'm just going to chill, whatever that means for you. One of the most effective ways that I find that I get to chill out is by breathing. I sit down and I breathe in and out just gently for a minute. I calm down, I take myself away from the trigger. And when you get back into it, you find that you're so much more at peace. So for the next few days, really the message is simple. Look at yourself. Look at the way that you're showing up in your relationships. Look at the way that you're showing up when news comes on. Look at the way that you're showing up when it comes to your work. Are you being critical of yourself continuously? Are you being judgmental of yourself? Those are really hard things to deal with. And there is the possibility now that you don't have to do that anymore. You can just stop and turn it around. One thing I'll also mention when it comes to this exercise for the next couple of days is a feeling of overwhelm might prevail. I found out the last couple of days really that for me a massive trigger is if I'm tired and the day has been a little bit long. There's been a lot of errands and errands around the house and work and chores, and I have a wonderful toddler who just doesn't stop. I find that my trigger is really closer to his bedtime when I don't have a lot of energy to give and he's still running around the house. And that is just a little bit of overwhelm. So I really want to speak about that feeling of overwhelm. You might be feeling it as well, especially if you're trying to work from home and you have kids running around and you're trying to do everything all at once with all this wonderful screaming and yelling and excitement. Or you might be feeling overwhelmed if you're completely alone and you're doing the social isolation by yourself, because silence can get quite heavy. So those are really intense feelings and you don't have to take it on anymore. You really don't. Taking a moment, stopping whatever you're doing and acknowledging the feeling, really acknowledging it first, and then stopping what it is that you're thinking about. Just doing a bit of breathing, cooling off, and coming back into yourself. You might find a completely different experience unfold instead of reacting with it. So this has been Calm in the Time of Corona. I am the mom who meditates. I hope you've enjoyed this video full of snow here in March.